What's up? What's up? Salute to all my peoples out there, man. Welcome back to the motherland, man. Hey, I don't even know what we gonna do today, but I'm gonna show you how I did this trap beat, though. You know what I mean? Hard drums kicking everywhere. Ooh, it's cold out here. COVID's still out here. Yo, gotta be careful out there. Drinking some shit look horrible, right? I got some lemon, some cinnamon, some turmeric, and honey with some hot water. I'm gonna put the camera down so you can see what I'm doing. All right, let's go. Um, get a perfect place. All right. So once I got my kick, like how I want it. I mean, it depends on how you want your kick. This can go boom, boom, ka, boom, 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 ka. Nah, I don't want that. I want it to be like this. That's how I feel like I want to place it. You know, you gotta know what you're going for, like when you're making beats. So I put my EQ on the kick. Let me turn this now off. I put an EQ on the kick, cut it down to 25 hertz, and I cut it back end to about 900 K, right? Nothing else. I didn't compress it. I didn't put no overdrive, none of that on it. Like, you don't really want to do that. I mean, other people do that, but that's cool. So the next thing I'm going to do is bring my snare in, right? So I load my snare through Alchemy, and basically, all I did was put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 200, left the back end alone because I like how it sounds. What I did next was put a snare on top of this. No, I put a clap on top of the snare. You know, just to give it a little vibe to it. Cut it down same way to about 200 hertz. So now we got a structure. Like, we got to feel like, it's like a drum part and coming together slowly. Like, the next thing I would do is bring my hi-hats in. Just to see how it's going, Hi-hat, same way I put an EQ on it. Cut it down all the way to about 5,200 hertz. Just boost it up from about a little bit, 11K, 12K. It depends on how you want it to sound. You can leave that alone if you don't want no trouble with a mix. You know what I mean? Like, if you know what you want, then you gotta go for it. All right. So once we got that, I brought another. It's like a perk to give it every 2 bars. Oh, I think it's every bar. That kind of, yeah. Turn it down, put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 200 hertz, trying to leave all that space for our bass, soft bass, and the 808s. So the next thing I did was find my 808, which was this right here. So once I bring the 808 in, right, all I gotta do is put my equalizer on it, cut it down to about 25 hertz. Once I cut it down to about 25 hertz, the back end I cut it to about 1K, 900 hertz. Just leave it alone. No compressors, no overdrives, none of that. Like. So now I got my drums kind of structured right now. I know where I'm heading with this. So I think what I did next is bring that kind of effect in. It's a sound effect just to get a little vibe at every full bar. Now you hear that? Just to get a little vibe with it. Alright, now we got all this. All we gotta do is go find our melody. So we got our kick, we got our drums with an 808 kicking right now. All we need is a melody, right? But the first thing I did was get a sub bass. So let's hear how this sub bass comes in. Put a sub bass in there, put an equalizer on it, cut it down to about 60 hertz, and play with the backhand tool about 800 hertz. 800 hertz or kilo, whatever shit. Let me see. Oh yeah, 800 hertz. Alright, so once I got all this kicking right, that's my drum kick. Like, I wanna play with it right now. So what I'm gonna do next is go find my melodies, right? So I will mute all this. Mute all my drums, right? And let's go try to find our melodies. Right? The first thing I got was a piano. Let me bring the camera around so you can see what we're playing. Alright, that's my piano right there. Like you can see, like the notes I'm playing. So I got it, like, you know, on a loop. What I'm gonna do right now is just try to turn the loop into a song, you know. Melodies changing and back and forth with a different type of instruments, and you know, just to get a feel with it. So what I did was put an EQ on this piano right here. I put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 200 hertz, and play with the backhand till it feels right. Put a chroma verb on it, you know, just to get that reverb feel. You know, reverb sound good on any shit once you make it sound right. So I put a reverb on there, I put an EQ on there. Nah, I'm not gonna put delay on it. I'm gonna duplicate the same notes and go find a pod, right? Put that through the pod. Put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 200 hertz. And this is how it sounds right now with a pod. All I gotta do is back it up with another instrument just to get that kind of feel I want. So as soon as I got these three instruments playing right now, I bounce it to an audio file or a wave file or whatever. Brought it back in and I reverse it. So let's hear that with the instruments playing now. Alright, so that was the melody that was playing before, but I brought it back in as a wave file and I've reversed it. So this is what it gives me, right? I put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 200 hertz, same way. You know, play with an EQ where it's peaking too much, bring it down so it can settle. Then I put the other instruments on top of it. So basically, this is the reverse melody with the melody playing at the same time, right? So the next thing I would do is try to bring my drums back in, you know. pardon me. We're gonna start with some hi-hats, so you know, I've got like 2 different hi-hats playing on this beat. Bring the perks in, you know, just to get a feel. I put 2 hi-hats on this trap beat. The next hi-hat is this one right here. You know, just to get it, you know, a little bit moving. Next thing we're gonna do is bring our clapping, cut it down till about 200 hertz. Leave the back end alone. You can play with it if you want. What I'm gonna do is put a snare on top of this clap just to get another feel. I put a snare on it, cut it down to about 200 hertz, same way. So now we got a melody, we got that. Let's go find our bass, right? Bass coming, you know, we're trying to make it smooth, settle down. Then we bring the 808 in, you know, bring it around so I can show you my 808 part here right quick, man. That's my 808 party right there. Once we got an 808 in, you know, that beat is a wrap, man. Put that camera right. Once I got my 808 in, all I'm searching for 808, put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 25 hertz, play with the back end till about 900. Gonna bring my kick in, you know, just to keep it moving. My kick, all I did was put an EQ on it, cut it down to about 25 hertz, and the back end till about 1K. Make sure you click on the save thing, man. So basically, that's the beat right there. Like, you know. Now we gonna have to break it down later and arrange it and all type of shit to it, switch it around. So let's listen to it, you know, just to get a vibe of how it would sound. What's up, people? Salute, man. Thanks for sticking with your boy. Gonna catch you in another video, man. Make sure you stay blessed out there and be good, my niggas.